Pretty sure I've done this before, but you can time me on how long it takes to clean up this mess. So I got the pressure washer. I just finished washing the car. The camera here, I was talking to the camera about something else, so I figured I'll just turn it around and share this little thing with you, this little tip with you. So I got the CR Spotless, the Kranzel 1122 TST, you know, the wand, the power cord connected to my 20 amp circuit, water's here, so and on. So I'm going to break it down and show you sort of the typical timing it takes me to do that. So I'll typically turn the thing off, just sort of let the pressure out. I'll need to turn this off first, just let the pressure out. Now there's tons of water still in the Deionizer. I'm not really sure if you're supposed to, there's some pressure there, so I'm not really sure if you're supposed to get it out of there or not. What I tend to do is take the hose, flip it around, just stick it in. So I have it on the in and outlet, and I leave the water inside the Deionizer. And I'll typically pick up get the water out of my attachment hose. I know to some of you this is like super exciting, but you might want to skip this video if you don't care about owning a Kranzel pressure washer. So, you know, this will work on a 15 amp circuit, but I found that, you know, if anything else is on, you know, and it'll load up the circuit, kick the breaker. So luckily in my garage I have a 20 amp circuit that was for a refrigerator, which, as you guys might imagine, there's not a chance in the world I'm putting a refrigerator in my garage. At least not a garage that is my only garage. So, where was I going with that? Oh, so the lady that built the house, the previous owner, had a refrigerator in their garage, so there was a 20 amp circuit there, which is nice. So I've just gotten accustomed to using that 20 amp specific outlet for the pressure washer, and we don't have to worry about kicking breakers and blowing up my TV or something like that when I got the fans on, the TV on, the stereo on, the whole deal. So without these quick connects, this could be super annoying. So quick connect here, boom. These are high pressure quick connects. Just go to Obsessed Garage and go to the gear page and you'll be able to see all this crap. Another quick connect here and here. So I got a female on the end of the pressure washer hose and male here. I usually just pull the trigger, let the water out. So I got a female and a male on the wand, and then another male here, female here on the end of the hose. The Kranzel hose is really good. It doesn't, you know, you can see it does coil up a little bit, but it doesn't get all kinked and tangled like some of the cheap ones. So again, it's just another advantage of what I did is I just waited until I could afford the Kranzel, and I just sort of stuck with my Foam Master or Foam Cannon until I usually try to dump whatever excess water is in there. So I just waited. I mean, this thing weighs like, I don't know, 60 pounds, 70 pounds, something like that. And I wrap the cord backwards just because it's easier to keep the big heavy end plug on, you know, that clips on the end here. I'll show you in a second. So, you know, this takes commitment just like it would. You know, I've made it clear that I don't like the Master Blaster for drying the car because it annoys me. It's too much work. Well, this is probably more work, but you know, I just, for whatever reason, I have my limits, and this is something I'm willing to do, and getting the Master Blaster out is not. So this goes here, and then I keep this stuff in one of the cabinets that I've lined with the Swiss Trax flooring. So that's the breakdown. Takes what, a few minutes. If I wasn't talking to you, I'd probably rush through it a lot quicker. But I mean, it's something that took me a long time to be able to afford a CR Spotless and a Kranzel pressure washer. I mean, that's a pretty expensive combination between the two. My advice to you would be, don't get it until you can afford to do it right. You take your time and sort of build up your arsenal. That's what I did. You know, it took me years and years to get all this stuff. And despite what it looks like, you know, I didn't buy all this stuff at once. I've been buying it over 15 years of learning how to do this stuff. So I just thought some of you guys might be interested in that, breaking down the Kranzel unit.